Nobody's watching yet. Woo. Shock. Oh my god, the glasses are filthy. Passetti, where are you? You were up there not long ago. Are you behind me? Oh, you're behind me. Oh my god, Jelly Bean. I swear to God. I'm surprised I don't drink. I want this higher. There we go. That's a little better. Ooh, lip filters. Beam. That's nothing. Oh, the camera's right here. That's why. That's why it's kind of funky. The pop is kind of nice. Blue. Glitter. 8mm. Let's put that documentary. Sepia. Silver. Alright. Hot. Sketch. I guess. What's that one? Oh, that was sketch. No. That's sepia. Oh, that's sepia. Oh, my hair. Actually, pop was the nicest one. All right. All right. Well, nobody's popping in yet. That's okay. Ow, my knees. This will be watchable for later anyways. So, good evening, morning, afternoon. It's afternoon. Can I, like, close that? No. That's... Yes, I chose pop. Now go away. Whatever. All right. So this is Passetti. She's in her little onesie. Unfortunately, this onesie is really big, so I had to alter it a little bit because she's just a little girl. She's just a baby. I'm hoping to get her adopted out as soon as possible. She does still have a little bit of gastro issues that I'm working on. She's been really enjoying, though, her gastro food, and because of the 40 Flora, it's getting a little bit better. So she was a very good girl with the vet. So a huge thank you to the SPCA for doing her spay. They said they trimmed your nails. They totally did not trim your nails. That's okay. Because I will trim them. Let's see if I can find the scissors. All right, I'm gonna have to put you down. Let's find the scissors. There we go. Scissors found. All right. So she did super, super well. When I went to pick them up, she was doing barrel rolls in her carrier, and it was adorable. You know, you wouldn't know that she just had surgery. So they were like, good luck, which, you know, totally appreciate. So she's kept down here for now. I do want to allow her and Izzy to roam the house. However, poor Mars, I don't want to leave Mars all by herself. So I'll keep these girls in here with Mars. There we go. Oh, that's right. I just gave her pain meds. That's why she's pretty chill at the moment. Wanted to have a little bit of a chit chat about their colony. So the property owner, oh, I didn't even notice. They did a good job. They did this. Oh, sweet. Sorry, I just dealt with another humane society that did spays and neuters, and yeah, it seemed like only the dogs got the good treatment. So which is like extra fluids to make sure that they remain healthy, all of that. Anyway, so their colony caretaker slash property owner, she was good for keeping all of the cats inside over the winter, keeping them accountable over the winter. I had somebody watching for a second. My popularity gone, just like that. So now that the weather is nice, she's like, okay, I'm just going to let them all go out. And yeah, they all ran off and have not been seen now for a couple of weeks. So that colony is going to get put on hold, is what's going to happen. So once Mars is spayed, I'll have Mars go to her home, and Izzy and Possetti are going to free roam in my house. Yes. So I can actually paint this room. I wasn't anticipating for things to accelerate as fast as they did, in full honesty. I thought that, you know, with my efforts, that I was going to find a colony and I could take my time at bringing them in. However, like when I got the shout out that Izzy was pregnant, so I was like, okay, well, I'll bring her in and put her into the bathroom so I could work on this room. But, you know, there was more than just Izzy. And then I got the call for Contrella, so, you know, Contrella went into the bathroom. So with that said, with this room going to be vacant, I will actually paint it. And at the same time, while these girls are in this room, I have my other room, especially now that it's in summertime, I'm not going to be, or a warmer season anyways. Jesus Christ. Sorry, that was just blasting. We've got blasting nearby if you don't know the story about it. But anyways, the room right next to me is relatively cold, but now that the warm season's coming, it's going to be a relief. It's going to be a nice cool room. So while these girls are still in here, I'm going to be working on that room to make it comfortable for at least during the warm season. It's not a good room for babies in the winter because it is pretty cold, like cold. almost like cold storage cellar cold. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try to get her to somebody, like adopt her out. She's almost 7. She'll be 7 months old on the 3rd. And she's just such a baby. You're such a baby. And I'm filming this from my from my iPad. And so I spent some time earlier looking to find the footage of Mars's birth, and I just couldn't find it. Well, I just found corrupt files of it, and I'm kind of sad about that because it is actually very valuable footage. But at the same time, I'm not sad. It's like we lost the feed, and I didn't close down YouTube properly when the feed did go down. So I've got like a frog in my throat. So because I didn't close the feed down properly, I wasn't able to retain the footage. So the footage of the kittens that we just had, as well as the footage of Mars's birth, is all gone. It got corrupted, and it's non-viable. Again, like I said, it kind of makes me sad. That was some really good footage. As painful as it was really good footage to have. Let's see here. So I discussed that room. I hope to have that room ready before I start taking in any other cats, so I can clean this room and paint it, because, like, let's be real, it's really ugly. It's really, really ugly. Contrella is scheduled to be spayed in 7 weeks from now, so she can go to her forever home sooner than later. Her babies have a few people looking to adopt, so if you are considering adopting one of them, you can email me, nickelcitycats@gmail.com, and I will ask you a few questions, and like as a little bit of an interview, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. So yeah, that's that. The charitable registration for the Canada Revenue Agency is going through wonderfully. I'm about 2/3 of the way through the registration process. So I have no doubts of it being accepted, because I am an incredibly thorough person. There's that. We have several little colonies out in the area of St. Charles, Albin, Noelville, Monetteville, all in that area of Sudbury. It's pretty much southeast of Sudbury. And I need to talk with the bylaw officer again. I've already had a conversation with him, and he is very on board of everything, but it's been about 2 months since we've spoken. I was putting him on the back burner while I was dealing with the Spring Bay girls, but now that I'm pretty much going to be putting them on pause, I'm going to be working with them, definitely implementing trap, neuter, return, new protocol. If if any of the females who are trapped are feral, so like not, I don't want to use the word feral. Feral seems so non-sociable and fearful and fractious. They are getting spayed. They're getting spayed anyway. It's not to say that I don't want their babies. I don't want to put those mamas under stress. that might harm the babies. You understand? Oh, I see what I was missing. Right there. Okay. So yeah, I don't want to put those mamas under stress. That might harm the babies. This is basically, it's just better for everybody all around. If the females are friendly, are social, then by all means, I'll take them in, let them have their babies. However, if these females look to be under the age of 1, I'm going to be doing a spay anyway. I will not let them have their babies. Yeah, Mars's pregnancy was that, not pregnancy, her delivery was that traumatic. And like I've said before, I've seen some pretty traumatic deliveries, but that one was just, no, no, no. It was everything happened on my lap or in my hands. And like, I was within a few inches of the exit zone. So, yeah, not fun. And Mars is doing fine, by the way. Um, I don't think she's doing postpartum bleeding anymore. She was yesterday. It was just really, really old blood. What else was I going to say? So I'm going to get in touch with Bylaw from over there. It's about a 45 to a half an hour drive from here, so that's all right. It's good stuff. A lot easier than going all the way out to Spring Bay, which is 2-hour drive away. Hey, Posetti. As well, on the veterinary side, like I said, it was the SPCA that did their spays. However, I still need to, even though we sort of have a veterinarian right now, I actually want to have like a formal email to them. I'm just keeping things, what's the word I was looking for? Transparent, just keeping everybody up abreast on everything. Yes, I like full disclosure, and I know a lot of you guys like full disclosure as well. And it helps make you guys feel more included in all of these things. In the backstory, or the back business, I'm looking at getting some more funding. I have a couple more options that I'm also looking at to help out with the veterinary, because you guys are so amazing. I do not need food in any way, shape, or form, and I love it so much. You've no idea. I'm very, very grateful for it. I just got in a huge bumper crop of blankets and cat beds and sheets and towels, and I'm just wowed, over the moon. It's incredibly humbling. Honestly, it's incredibly humbling, and I appreciate every little delivery. And it's hilarious when I open my door and I'm like, oh, there's another delivery, and like, it's just funny. It's just really, really funny. All right, Posetti. Doing barrel rolls in her carrier. Ridiculous. Come here, Izzy. Come here. I didn't look at your incision site today. Izzy also was an absolute princess for the veterinary staff. Very, very kind, not fractious. Just kind of exactly like this, because this is Izzy in a nutshell. I can't wait until she gets to wander the house, because that would be really, really cool. She is a little stressed right now. She's shedding, but I'm like, I cannot believe the quality of her fur now. It's just insane. All right, let's take a look. I know. Oh, I know. I know, you want to protect. You want to protect. All right, the incision site looks good. What I find funny is that because they don't use external stitches anymore, they use glue on the outside. So like it gets crusty all over the skin, but it looks perfect. Um, I would normally, want to put a cone on her, but she seems pretty good. She's more intrigued about grooming herself everywhere than focusing on her incision site. So I'm very, very glad about that. Oh, Izzy's nails were trimmed. So I'm like, the back and front are trimmed. Just Passetti did not get her nails trimmed. That's okay. I can trim them. All right, and she's got the little shave mark too, where they had the IV. Perfect. See, like, look at this lovely girl. She's like, I will sit on you and snuggle with you if you don't do too much. Her ears are back though. Izzy. She's guarded. Which reminds me, so seeing that I've been in the normie world with normal veterinarians, I tend to forget, excuse me, I've got hair in my face, how misbehaving cats are to a lot of veterinarians and just going to the vet. And my cats always, like the cats that are always in my care, are always really easy to deal with. And same thing with people who um, are in the veterinary industry or rescue industry. Their animals are always very complacent and more than happy to be whatever. And I think it's because we are not afraid of our cats. We're not afraid of our pets. We manhandle them, we know what they can handle. So going to the vet does not scare them. Whereas I think a lot of people coddle their animals too much and don't like poke and prod at them and, do this and that. So because of that, the animals get scared at the veterinary office and they put their guard up. So play with your cats, play with your pets. If you have a cat, get another. The best toy for a cat is another cat, especially for a kitten. If you have a kitten, unless you have an older cat at home, like if you're looking at getting a kitten, unless you have another cat at home, get two. I know it's an extra, I'll be adopting out my kittens for 300, so it is an extra 300 bucks. It's 600 bucks and you're getting two kittens and they will occupy each other. They will love you just as much as a singleton would. The thing is that they can go full out and play as hard as they want with their sibling. You know what I mean? Or with another cat. They'll get that rough and tumble relationship and feeling, so they won't be so afraid of veterinary staff when it is time to go to the vet. Simple as that. There was one other item that I wanted to touch base on and I do not remember what it is. That's okay. I've already taken almost 25 minutes of your time. And I have stuff that I want to do. I still have more paperwork for my charitable registration to do. Eventually I will have a website. So things are probably going to seem a little dull within the next couple of weeks, and for that I'm sorry. Like the kittens are going to get older, so I'm going to put the live stream back with the kittens. I also have a few fundraising ideas, basically fundraising crafts to do with the babies, that I'm hoping everybody will enjoy. I'm also brainstorming a lot of fundraising ideas because funds are what I need right now. So I'm just looking at all of my options. So to recap on everything, the Spring Bay colony is I don't want to say put on hold, but put on the back burner. So when the when the property owner wants to get in touch with us again, we're available. Uh, I need to make business cards so I can pass them out for her area. A lot of those cats, she's presumes are gone to neighboring farms, which is fine. Um, it's just not a priority for me, being that it's so far out of town. There are a couple of rescues on Manitoulin Island to begin with, so I don't want to go into their territory too much. Anyways, unless I'm invited, right? Um, so I'm going to be focusing on the southeast portion of the Sudbury area. Another recap, the charitable registration is going really well. I'm also looking at new fundraising adventures. I'm going to be working on the room next to me so that I can repaint this room and get it nice looking, because right now it's just sad and I don't like it. So the rest of you guys, have yourselves a great day. I'm going to go put the live feed on back with the kittens, and yeah, have a good one. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, please feel free to leave them in the comments section. Um, Especially if you have any fun ideas for fundraising that you've seen to work really well. I posted up on Facebook some ideas that I have. Um, right when I first opened the rescue, I started with, you know, naming cats and kittens. I will be posting that up again when, especially, I'm going to be working with TNR, so I'll be having eyeballs on cats, and those working cats, they'll, you know, we'll be able to give them names, and I think that would be a really cool thing. So thanks again for watching, guys. I will see you all later. How do I don't know how to close.